Alright, we should be on. We should be on. Okay. Hello. I know it's early. Well, an hour earlier than usual, but, scheduling got a little interesting today. Nothing bad, but, yeah, just, I said that I'd go and do something, so I'm gonna go do something. So, I do want to see how much progress I can possibly make on this. I feel like we've got to be near the end, right? Though I think I've said that before. But, you know, we almost have all the tools. There's just the pickaxe missing. We almost have, like, the highest tier that I know of fabric and clothes and stuff. I just need enough silk in order to finish the set. Yellow. So yeah, I've got 2 quests left. I need to finally completely find out what happened to Pine Sap. However I can do that. And I need to find a mole artifact. Again, however I can do that. I don't really know where to go, but those are the 2 things that I know are left. Also, I did find out what happens with the no spooders setting. Instead of fighting a spider, you fight a big black ant that goes a little too fast and takes a few too many hits to finish off. So this is what a spider looks like if you do not want to see spiders. Quite frankly, I'm fine with it. The spiders in this game are horrifying. And I'm not even, like, arachnophobic. They're so big and so ugly. So it's fine. You know, I'm good. I'm good with that. But yeah. That is the one discovery that I've basically made so far. I did not get the time that I expected and kind of wanted to earlier in the week to, like, really do a whole bunch of this. And so, a lot of the exploration that I was hoping to get done just kind of didn't. So, hence we are not as far ahead as I want it to be. Regardless. Yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. I have to find a mole artifact somehow, somewhere. I don't know what it wants me to do for that. Maybe, I'm supposed to explore some areas? I've unlocked all the exploration. Oh, hold on a second. I haven't gone down here, obviously. That might be something. What have we here? It looks like some sort of helmet. It's ancient. The shape of it reminds me of a mole. Hey, I found the mole artifact. Okay, okay. I don't think I can take it with me. Okay, yeah, just go talk to Willow. Excellent. I love that they have their little periscope for peeking above the ground, I guess. So, we're gonna do a little run back. Need to do so anyway because it's getting heckin' cold. Oh, go away. Spider cannot catch me. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's heckin' cold for me, too. You know, it is the season, and I understand that. And, like, all things considered, in a lot of ways, I should not be sitting here like, ooh, yes, it's better to be warmer all the time, because categorically it is not. Not everywhere, not all the time. Just environmental stuff, keep the bugs down, things like that. Oh, it's getting later here than I thought. Look at that, we're already getting into evening on the game. Nevertheless, I had a good few days where it was not sub-freezing temperatures and all the snow melted, and then yesterday it got cold again and all the snow came dumping back down, so oh well. Let's tell Willow about the giant helmet that definitely belonged to a mole. Periscope and all. Ooh, there was an inscription. I didn't know that. The roots detect you back. That sounds ominous. I have no idea what that means. A worthy entry for my catalog, nonetheless. Can you offer anything in return? Ooh. Yes, you can. Let's see if I can put the helm to use. It will reveal its secrets. Off you go. I was really hoping that the forest would reveal to me the secrets of using mole tunnels to travel quickly between areas. That would be real nice, to be honest. Okay, I'm just gonna talk because I clearly collect all its stories. Hazelnuts. Cup of brewed. There we go. There we go. I can do that easily. These are in the area. Yeah, you do have to check in this game to see if there's a new quest. It did occur to me then that I did not get a little achievement for you finished the quest line. Obviously I hadn't, so it is now hazelnut time. Where are you? Over here. Alright, let's do this. You should be full of them. And that'll do it. Quick and easy. The fastest quest ever. Just get ourselves back in there. I will say the new outfits are keeping me out a lot longer. My little mouse is staying warm so long. Alright. Heard a terrible banging. What was all that? That was Bufo the Toad. Old Bufo building a house of wood? That's certainly unexpected. Well, there's a tunnel for every soul and for every mole a hole, as they say. But to do it alone, my old back would break. Ah, I see. Bufo and Pollywog. What a heartwarming parent and child reunion. And we're just going to give you all of the rumors. Never too late to welcome a new season. Wise old mole named Willow said that, I believe. Yep, I must write that one down. Now, what do I have up my sleeve for you? Ah, more of the pebble furniture. Alright, the little statue is very cute. I collected the hazelnuts. I wonder if I'm glitching out a little bit here because I'm too far ahead or something? I don't know. Up all night, carving a tunnel. Have you heard about Gnawtusk? Ah, we're telling them all about the... Interesting. We have to tell them all about the others that we've finished helping. So we're probably going to have to come back to Willow after finding out what happened to Pine Sap. It's in order to finish out the furniture stuff. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Strange berry. Have you unearthed anything juicy? Not yet. No matter. Right with possibilities. I've found the hazelnuts. Why can I not give you hazelnuts? Get the hazelnuts. There we go. Alright, we had a little bit of a weird backup of dialogues that I guess I missed beforehand. Okay. Are we getting a new... Oh, okay. Complete Willow's quests. That's all it took. Alright, I don't mind that little rug and that little table. I do like stuff with, like a painted design. Alright, okay. Okay, so that should finish off all of Willow's quests in that case. Alright. Okay. Which means the last remaining quest is for Moss. And for that I have to try and find out what happened to Pine Sap. Technically, I do have to return down here at various points in order to get more of the spider silk, I think. Just in order to finish things out, because I am not confident that I have enough to make the hat, which is the one remaining clothing item that I haven't made yet. Though to be fair, it is the one that requires the least, so maybe? Let's go find out. Let us go. Get a little tail indoors. Okay. Alright, now's the time. I think I've got it. Because that was a lot of silk. That was more than I expected. Oh yeah, I've got it. Okay. 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 So in theory, we're good on the silk. Unless anything else requires it, which this might. Oh no, it required silk thread! No! I'm going back down there. I gotta get silk thread. I made it all into yarn and I can't unravel it. Yeah, that does me in. Alright, so I need 2 more flax rope, and I need to go and collect silk thread. It just figures, it really does. Alright, let's craft just a couple of these. And let's put them away. Alright. Okay. I'll keep that around just in case. Meanwhile... Probably should have done the, exchange first, just so I could... You look so silly. Alright, here we go. Store. Okay. So I need... That dresser is just a little too close. So I need just a few skeins of the silk thread to make the backpack. Yep. Gotta go get more silk. And then after that, we're gonna have to come back, and we're gonna have to head north, I suspect, in order to find out what happened to Pine Sap. So, fun thing is, I really feel like I've been all over up there. But I haven't come across anything. To be fair, there's areas that I have not been, and there's always a possibility that the game kind of locked something or didn't spawn something in until you get the quest, just to keep you from skipping ahead, I guess. I do not know exactly how this game has mechanically, I guess, gated some areas of some progression, like beyond just covering some areas with things that I cannot break. However, in theory, I should have all the tools by now in order to, go away, in order to get into those areas. You know, I have had the upgraded forms of most of these tools for a while now. I think it's really only the pickaxe that I might be missing, unless I have the flint one. Hold on. Let me just double check. No, I actually do have everything. So, in theory, I should be able to go anywhere. I can unlock that shortcut between, Buffo's residence and the place where I found Pollywog. So I might go do that just in case there's any secrets there. I think it's in the wrong, like, direction for finding what happened to Pine Sap, to be quite honest, but I do want to do it just in case. Okay, this should be enough. This should be more than enough. However, I'm going to gather all I can while I'm here, because I don't know what other things will require it. Come on, let me... Oh, plastic. You're going to make me go around? Fine. Okay. Okay. So it should be all the silk thread I need. I'm just gonna gather up some stuff while I'm here. Because let's face it, some of the birch furniture is kind of cute. Not all of it is my speed, but some of it. And I might want to make some. Oop, go this way. Never mind the cold frosties. I will stop in at Willow's and we'll be fine. I'm also gonna eat a little wood beetle. We're not gonna bother fighting that because I don't have the time. Alright, here we go. Warm up. Ah, look at that! You went and found it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Let's go. I'm just gonna talk to Willow just in case there's anything new, but I doubt it. Yep, okay, so it's the same thing as you said before, kind of looking for Betulina. I can tell you right now, she is not at her house. Her house, in fact, it does not exist right now. We're probably gonna work on that, don't worry about it. Oh, bugger it. Just gonna... pick up absolutely everything there. Why not? I want all of this wood, thank you. I'm going to use probably so much. Gosh, I figured, you know, all the fog and mist might just be a morning thing, but it looks like this is just gonna be the day here. Alright. Let's do a little scoot. I'm going to just dig up some spots just to see what surprises I find. Drop everything at home, and then bop across to see what I can do about that one passage. Is the extra exploration going to slow me down from my ultimate goal of finish quests? Probably. Almost definitely. Like, unless it turns out that pine sap went into that part of the forest, and I would be a little surprised that it's a completely different direction than what I would assume. I'm not likely to find anything super important. Alright, let's put some things away. Okay. Okay. It is backpack time. Yes, 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 yes. Craft. Is this the last 4 inventory slots that I need? I mean, I suspect there's 1 or 2 that I'm going to find just by, like, you know, those scrolls. One of the scrolls gave me a +1. There might be some like that. There might be 2 more scrolls out there in the wild to fill these out. But beyond that, I should be good. Look at that. Look at a fantastic little backpack. Alright, so we're gonna put this away. Okay. Alright. We have so much inventory space now. I really hope that it matters. It does what I need it to. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and just pack up some black tea. For warmth, since I have a little extra inventory, I will dedicate 1 more slot to a just-in-case item. And now, let's get a move on. So I remember for sure there being the flint blocks on that side passage down from Bufo's. Whoops, this way. I can't explicitly remember if there were any other areas that were blocked off by that. There very well might be, and I'm just not remembering them. In fact, I kind of expect there to be. Okay, gonna want the axe. Aggressive bug is not there today. Let's just go. Hey guys. Bufo, Pollywog, don't mind me. I am just gonna break a way through here. Whew, that takes a lot. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna take a minute. Bum, bum. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay. Let's complete the other side of this shortcut. Is there anything of interest down here? A lot of wood, a lot of oak. Nice, alright. Backpack that I never got to. I will take all. I think my other informal goal for just, if I were to try to 100% this game in any way, find all the backpacks. Now, can I keep track of where they all are? No. There's quite a lot in the Pines areas, I know that. Oh, right, this poor little guy. I think that I might be able to... I don't have enough stone still? Okay, hold on. I've got 4 pebbles in my backpack right now. I need way more than that. I need 10. Okay. Alright, I need to find the best source of pebbles I can in this area. Are there any pebble rocks to break? That's my question now. There's another backpack up there. I need to check that out. Alright. Alright, I just did not want to do the group take. Alright. That is a heavy wind sound. Gosh, okay. Where, oh where, oh where? It's gonna give me flint, but it'll give me a couple of pebbles. I think it gives me like 1 pebble. Okay. Okay. Just really hoping that I can do that. I don't know why, but I want to be able to finish that. I want to be able to, like, give them a little burial. Okay, 3 pebbles there. Break open the flint, maybe get another. It's gonna take a while. I am gonna have to use my kindling and this fire. And maybe just spend the night. Okay. Hold on, this looks like it's blocking away. Okay. I want to find out. I want to find out where this goes. Ah, another shortcut. Got it. Well, I'm gonna need to go back down and, kindling, night, all of that. How many rocks have I got? 13. That is plenty. Okay. Oh boy. Let's add the kindle. Okay. Warm up. Eat a little. And hold to sleep till morning. Thank you. Okay. Okay. First things first, which hecking way is it? Not there, right? No? Through the grass, maybe? Through the grass. Don't know where I go, don't know where I go. Yeah, this way. Okay. Oh, nope, not what I wanted to do, thank you. Carry on. Okay. Alright, which way? This way. There we go. A cairn used by Northlanders to honor those who are gone. Alright. I have found one of those before when I was just playing on my own up in the pine areas. I wonder how many there are. Is there going to be an indication of any kind, like, okay, you know, you buried 3 lost souls or something like that. Or is it just an unknown? Oh, there's a scroll up there I need to get. Alright. We've got a bug to fight. It's okay, I've got an achievement to go for, like, exterminate 5 bugs. 100 bugs, rather. 100 hostiles. Okay, we got a very nice looking wardrobe crafting upgrade to do. Let's grab that, and unfortunately, not what I meant to do. Okay. Looks like that's pretty much it for what I can do here, and frankly, I do need to get home and unload the inventory. So, real quick, we've unlocked that. We've unlocked a further shortcut, if I check the map, kind of between the oaks and the pines here. Because that's been cleared out. All I have quest-wise is to find pine sap. I suspect that's going to be back here in that dead-end area that didn't have anything in it before. I'm wondering if it'll have something in it now. I think that's the place to search, and besides, the Shadow Pines were full of all sorts of little nooks and crannies, many of which had backpacks hiding in them, many of which I could not empty because by the time I got to them, my inventory was too full of everything else. So, right now, my goal is scoot on home, unload backpack, warm up, grab some more kindling, either create some or see if I've got some stored away in the chest just in case, because that's a long way to go up in the pines, and that's a large area to search. I would rather have a just in case in the backpack, for if I have to stop and sit, and I'm pretty sure I only carried one before and I've used it. Okay, here we go. I'd really like to be able to finish this game today, if at all possible. You know, partly because I feel like we are so dang close at this point that to go over another week would just result in a very short game session, as far as, like, you know, how much I'd have to do. Let's take a blueberry pie, why not? But also, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff that I really want to kind of poke around and get into. And to be honest, doing it on stream has been the most, reliable, I want to say, reliable way I have of just doing something, you know? Like, I'm gonna put this in for emergencies, actually, and get something more snacky. I am not great at just sitting down and doing a thing, sometimes. You know, see the fact that I planned on doing a whole bunch of fetchy stuff, like finding the spider silk and things off stream, and I just didn't all week. Having an actual set time where I sit down and I play a thing, because I've, you know, scheduled it, I've set it aside, it is specific for that. It's really done a lot more for me actually doing these things, even if it's stuff that I enjoy. It's just like, I am either easily distracted, or I am easily, it's easy for me to go, okay, I might want to do this, but I need to do this, or I might kind of want to do this, but I can't bring myself to actually do it. Why can I not just do it? Oh, ran out of energy. It probably ran out of energy is correct in that case, too. So yeah, I really want to play, like, Core Keeper had a big update. You know, maybe some of that would be good. I've been playing Fields of Mystria for a while, but stopped for a bit, and it's just had a major update, and I am very intrigued by it because it's basically completing the Mines storyline, and I really want to do that. And so, all in all, it's just like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I would love to do. A whole bunch of stuff I would love to play. Alright, there we go. Let's take everything. I would love to clear out these areas of the traveler's backpacks if I can. I'm very likely to miss some though. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's not this skull. That's too old. It's been here too long. Get lost. I'm gonna just come back with so much ant meat. I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of skewers. Okay. Gosh, it's dark in here. Not seeing much there. Looks like there's some wood I had to leave behind before. I'm good now. Very good now. Okay. Anyhow. Another backpack for me. Another thing I had to leave behind. Love finding the detritus of my past runs where I just could not bring things along. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I am going to be getting close to needing that campfire. Where am I? I am in the campfire's area, so that's good. I should be able to stop and maybe just... I might just take advantage of it and rest for the night as well, honestly. Just in case. I think there might be an ant in here, honestly. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, there you are. I'm glad the music kicks in soon enough to be a warning. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. I do want to excuse my way through this. Okay, there we go. Right. Did I forget to get kindling? I think I forgot to get kindling. I might not have kindling. I might be in trouble. Oh, I'm good. Okay. So we are going to eat a little. And we are going to hold and sleep until morning. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if my hunch is correct and if this one cul-de-sac area has the clue we need about what happened to Pine Sap. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be at a loss. I don't know. I feel like this area might have had like the hat or something that we found before, and now we're after something more definitive than that. So, might not be enough. That is a onwards area. That might be the cul-de-sac. Oh, wait, backpack up here. Please let me take everything. Thank you. Okay, I know there's a shadowed area down here, and I want to check it before going onwards, because I'm not sure I've been through this one before. It doesn't look like there's anything in here. Like, unless I am... I'm peering at my screen real close. Unless I am completely missing it, I think that area is clear. Which means we go this way. And hope for the best. Okay. Oh! There he is! The hedgehog lies pale, their features frozen in a peaceful expression, caught perhaps in the recent snowstorm. Okay. Take. Oh, that was it. That's what it was. Alright, so this area was gated, like, there was a cul-de-sac dead end right here, and this was not here prior to me getting that quest. So that's how the game did it, I could technically get through, and I did, and because I had not activated that quest, it just did not spawn in like, those particular assets. Alright. Confirmation. Pine sap did not make it. Alright, well. On the one hand, it's going to be an emotional blow to Moss. On the other hand, I've got the feeling it's going to be something that Moss really needs in order to... I want to say find herself again. Find themselves again, because they're just like... Yeah... Yeah... Pine sap was not exactly a, upstanding, stellar being, let's put it that way. Yeah, we're just gonna smack an ant real quick. Get. Alright. That's dinner. Okay. Which way am I going? The correct way, I hope. Because, frankly, it is getting cold here. It's a lot of frost on the screen. Here we go. Alright, Moss, bad news from one perspective, but I think it's gonna be good for you. Let's not put it that way. There's something different about you, Mouse. What is it, eh? I'm so sorry, Pineapple is dead. Oh no, no. Ah, so that's that, is it? No goodbye, no scolding, no last tidbit of advice, just gone. You'll have to give me some time to collect myself. Don't add any burden to yourself, eh? It's good that you found them. I just can't believe it. And it being an accident. If you knew Pine Sap, well, that's the last way you'd expect them to go. You just tell me where they are. I'll do right by them. But give me some time. Don't abandon old Moss. I promise I won't either. Complete Moss quests. Alright. Okay. So that's all of everybody's quests. All that's left is Aunt Betalina and presumably her house. That and the self-imposed quest of kill 100 bugs. I don't know how many I've gotten so far. It's gotta be at least a few, right? Okay. I'm gonna put things away before I try talking to her, just to see if... Alright, let's see if anything gets advanced. Child, you're back. And I've been busy while you were away. Do you remember the berry Willow gifted to us? I've been wondering what to do with it. How to honor it, just as it deserves. And I decided to make pies. I even made them according to an old mole recipe I learned as a young mouse. One pie for us, and one to send back to Willow. They've always had a soft spot for my short crust. Alright. Okay, we've got to take a pie to Willow. Okay. I will do so. Alright. Alright, let's finish up Auntie's quests now. And, hold on, real quick. I am actually going to pop back in here because it's getting into midday. I want to make sure that I have kindling in the bag, just because it is a little bit of a distance. Grab that. Basic kindling will do the trick, I think. No, I don't think I have any other kindling. I really wish I had a way to easily sort this and stack these so I could see what I'm looking for. Oh no. Yeah. It'd be nice to hit a sort button at the top here and just have it go, okay, we're grouping together all of the planks, we're grouping together the raw wood, we're grouping together the mushrooms, the bug meats, the cooked foods, the attires and backpacks and things. Just click sorted, done. I know at least what category I'm looking for. This is a little chaotic. Oh well. If only, if only. Okay, I've got kindling, I've got edibles. I've got curiosity. What have we got here in the pebble stuff? Pebble table. Not what I wanted. Thank you. Back to the pebbles. Pebble carpet! A mossy rug! I need that! Pebble cairn. Pebble spirit. A little stone spirit. I love it. Oak chair. You know, I liked the oak bed well enough. I think that the, I think it was the pine. I think the pine one. I can double check real quick. Yeah, the pine one I really, really like. I like anything viney and woody. Birch. I like the table. I like the rug. And then, of course, there's the simple stuff, the twig stuff. Twigs and fibers and stuff. Oh, man. What do I even need to make all this at this point? That I really only need a whole bunch of, like, wool knit, but I do need more pine wood in general, it looks like. Anyway, that is not for now. That is for later. Real quick. I'm just gonna... Can I just eat something directly out of my big storage? Because my little guy's getting a little hungry. It doesn't look like I can only take. However, I can eat from here. There we go. Full of pie and ready to go. Alright, I'll just pick that up on the way, don't mind me. I know I'm gonna have to make more wool yarn at some point. Okay. Yeah. There are achievements in this game for crafting, like, multiple pieces of various sets, and, part of me that wants achievements wants to do that. Part of me that is like, but I don't like all of the items from the various sets doesn't. I'd just be storing them. I see your pack looks a little heavier than usual. New specimen, perhaps? I have a pie for you. What an anomalous delivery. Did you, make it yourself? Your auntie did. Oh, Bettelina! The name thaws my toes. Let's see, she was about your age when we met. A sturdier mouse never lived. Alright, we have learned to craft a few more things. You must tell her to come and see me. Wounded? Oh dear. To escape the deathly claws of an owl. Strange to have not encountered her tale in all of my readings. I will study her dish and take copious notes, of course. Moles were very fond of food, and I do hope to see Bettelina again. Though it's impossible for me to make the journey above ground in winter. Perhaps, yes, well, goodbye for now. Alright, you were thinking of something. What was it? What was it? Come on. So I gobbled up that pie, and oh, what a revelation. Of course, the four mothers grew gardens of those berries. Each bite of pie was like a warm press of fur, and for the very first time it feels good and right to be a mole. In all my life, I've never been so close to another mole. To think all that was hiding in a mouthful of pie. I could not dream of asking for anything more. But even with my newfound solace, there's always room in the den for a friend. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that little mossy pebble bed is also really cute. I like the bench, too. Oh no, there's... I'm finding myself in that situation in a little decoration type game thing, where I'm like, okay, I actually like multiple pieces of a thing, but I don't need multiple pieces of a thing. It's not always the case. Sometimes I'm just like, yeah, none of this appeals to me except maybe one thing. I'm being spoiled for choice. Oh, I brought you some news. What have I brought? Moss. Ah, yes. Alright, yep. You sound plenty brave to me. Come by a den anytime. Give them some of this delicious brew. Okay, excellent. So basically, reporting to Willow about finishing other quests is, going to get me more furnishing stuff. Keep an eye out for that. Alright, okay. Looks like that's pretty much it for that. So here's the thing. As far as I know, I've finished everybody's quests. There's always a possibility that if I go back to one of them now, they'll be like, ah, yes, here's a thing, or here's something that's occurred to me, or something like that. Possibly going back to Bufo will be the way that I get Auntie's house back up, maybe? It makes sense to me, but I don't know for certain. Yeah, this game doesn't really signpost, per se, the fact that you need to go and return to certain characters or do certain things to advance a storyline. And that's not necessarily, like, a bad thing in and of itself, but it is definitely a choice that is different than I think what has become kind of the landscape of games like this. Alright. Bettelina's getting up and about. I feel ready to go home. Don't look at me like that. I've come a long way since that owl's nest, and so have you. It looks like survival and adventure run in the family. I'm so proud of us both. Still, I'm not the same mouse that was swiped from the garden the other day. And neither is my Burrow. I know I've already asked so much of you, child, and you've risen to every occasion. Would you be willing to help me once more? Do you think you could rebuild my Burrow? Oh, Auntie, of course I can. Alright. Bufo! I might like to go for a walk. Okay, let's go. Okay. Our walks grew longer further from the burrow. Though I'd grown up in these woods, Aunt Bettelina still had so much to teach me. Slowly but surely, she was rediscovering her confidence, realizing how brave she had always been. Okay, we gotta improve Auntie's burrow. So, first of all, we're gonna assess the damage. Second of all, we're gonna go find Bufo. I think that's the thing that makes the most sense to me. The game is, of course, always free to throw me for a loop. But... okay. I need to bring items. Okay. Track. Looks like I think that's oak wood. I can't recognize that kind of wood off the top of my head. It looks like I just need one more hank of the silk yarn thread. Well, tell you what, I am not far from the oak area. I can just go and get a ton of that. Genuinely might already have a ton of it in my chest, but we'll see. So I guess I don't need to go find Bufo. I just need to do a whole bunch of stuff here. Guess it's just gonna be me. There we go. Man, remember the early parts of the game where just going this far would have me going, would have my little mouse breathing and shivering and frost crawling in on the screen, especially this time of night? Look at this! I'm still just going down by 1 because of the buffs to warmth on the clothing. This is great! Alright, more oak. Alright, fine, I'll fight you first. Oh, heck it. Just didn't even have a chance to be a problem. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that's more of an axe thing. That's fine. I don't think there's anything I really, really, really need here. Look, I've got to get that achievement. 100 bugs. I don't know how many I've gotten so far, but it's apparently not 100. I've got a distance to go. Okay. Let's see. Also, they're good for snacking. Not that I tend to carry around that much food. Regardless. Okay. I think it's time to go back and kind of see how many of these various materials I can actually make, like, right away. And also how many I'm gonna have to go out and do some heavier foraging for. So again, I'd really like to be able to finish this. That would be very nice. Okay, so I need 15 more oak planks. I think I can do that. There, I've got plenty of oak wood here. So we're just gonna do this for a little bit until we can get up to that up to 20. I think the other one might be birch. I only need 10 of those. However, that's the one that I probably have the least of to start with. Ooh, actually, I think I can do this. I think I can do this. And 1 silk yarn? I'm pretty sure that I've got silk thread, plenty of it to make 1 more yarn. Hey, Master Builder! Craft 150 woodworking recipes. Good to know the planks count. Alright, I've got those. I'm gonna make sure that I actually have it all in my backpack because I don't know if it's gonna require that. There we go. Okay, okay. Real quick. Real quick. I'm going to put away a whole bunch of stuff except for explicitly the things that I need. It was granite. Yes, it was granite. I need 20 of those. Okay, okay. And my other oak planks I need. And I've got 20 granite right there. So that's good. Not what I intended. There we go. 20 granite. I need all of my silk thread in here. Where is it? Not thread, yarn. Here we go. Okay. 20, 10, 10, 20. 20, 10, 10. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this in the morning. This is a sleep until morning kind of time. But then, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have it done. Let's go! It is time. It is time, it is time. Repair. Yes! We've repaired it, and now it's time to go talk to her. Okay. There we go. By the time I showed Aunt Bettelina her home rebuilt, I cherished every callus it had marked on my paws. She looked at my work, and I saw her face light up, so much like the mouse my parents and I had said goodbye to all that time ago. We had both grown so much since then. I don't know what to say. To know that you built this home for me, it's a thing of pure wonder. You like it, then? Never mind like it, I love it, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. How proud your parents must be to see the fine young mouse they've raised. To know that all their hard work bore such beautiful fruit. How lucky I am to call you my kin. Oh, look at that. Okay, I really like that armchair too. And the writing desk and everything. And don't think you'll be rid of me now either. I'll be over for a cup of tea and a natter whenever my paws will carry me. And you'll have to visit me too. In fact, I should have all my neighbors over. It sounds like I have a lot of catching up to do. What do you think? Grand feast for my grand new home? I can hardly wait. Okay. Do I have to go and invite everybody?
Oh.
Okay. Lot to do. Keep everyone happy. They could bring food of their own. Potluck. Find everybody who's helped us, invite them over to dinner. Yep. There we go. Yep. You do have to talk to them again. Noises beneath the floorboards. Hauntings, your old granny would say, and in the past I would have laughed at her, but those noises I hear in the dead of night that make me shiver, as though my mind knows the sound from a different life. Ah, but look at you. Okay. What do you mean there's haunting under the burrow? What do you mean? Okay, there's a basement down here. That's all we got. Don't sit here and try to turn this into a ghost story on me. I am not about to deal with that. Oh god. All right. Okay. Efficiency. Definitely doing this loop, coming back, and then going down to Willow, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And also I kind of want to get some pine wood while I'm going through this upper area anyway, so I want to go this way first so that I don't run out of inventory space super fast, because I do really want that pine bed. I think that I've got plenty of pine wood for it. I think it's only wool that I need to make more of, but anyway. Oh, look at that! The time they shared together would never be forgotten, and yet Moss put pine sap to rest for both their sakes. There you are. A sight for sore eyes. I'm up to my old tricks again, wouldn't you know? I made you this. Oh, come on! Thank you, but why? Why do you do this to me? Give me... Okay, if you're gonna do this, give me an item that is unique, that is, at the very least, even if it gives the same buffs, has a different look or color or appearance or something. I just spent how long getting the silk to make the whole outfit? I swear, if I go one by one and they all give me a bit of outfit for the silk set, I can lose it. That's real white fox fur, but of course you'll recognize it. I hope the new era and you'll think of me in pine sap. They weren't all bad, you know, but they weren't all good neither. I'm starting to wonder if that isn't just the way of things. Anyway, I sure spent a lot of years forgetting how to be Moss. It's things like putting my skills to use with a purpose that help me remember. I appreciate it, but why? I made myself a new pair of warm slippers to read by the fire in, and I'm working out a new song on my flute. Life goes on, eh? Look, anytime you find an old scrap of something that looks like it might weave up nicely, bring them to me. I might surprise both of us with what I can do. Heck and heck. Okay. Onwards. So, gnaw tusks should be just up a little and over, I think. It could be a little interesting. Also, give me that pine wood, just in case. Also, beetles. Okay. Take a bit of that. Heck. Where am I? Going the right way, I hope. There we go. Kill 100 creatures. Achievement gotten. So I actually don't have to try for that anymore. It's all done. I seem to have gone the wrong way. Oh, no detailed maps for me. Only being lost. At least it's a little bit less of a pressing issue given the, go this way. Given that my warmth lasts a lot longer now, but still. Yep. I really hope that I found all the backpacks too. Somehow I don't think I have. I suspect there's still a couple out here in the pine areas just because they are so large and convoluted and so many tucked away corners. I'm sure I'm missing something. Like maybe there's one in here? Yeah, there is. Take all. There we go. Perfect. I think that going down will get me to Nautusk, possibly. No, it doesn't. This puts me down here. Go back up. Okay, okay, okay. Right. Backpack. Way through? Goodness, it's dark. No, it's not. That's the rounded stone where I found one of Tusk's stashes. Where am I? Up? Do I have to go up? How? Where am I? Well... This way? Yes. Those dark edges make it real difficult. Okay. Share it with a sweet cake or with some scones and jam. Tea without a party's like a beaver with no... Darn. Really thought I had that one. Anywho, good to see you, friend. Cup of tea to warm your whiskers? Yes, please. That's the spirit. Here, brand new brew from me to you. Not too bad, yeah? Pretty good, even. Notice those creamy buttery notes. Ground hazelnuts, finely whisked. I found a whole stash of them near the molehill just over yonder. Perfectly good hazelnuts, just sitting in the snow. Talk about luck. Was Willow storing stuff there? Anywho, what brings you to my neck of the Northlands, friend? I brought Willow a whole bunch of hazelnuts. Is that what happened here? And he wants her friends to come for dinner. That means you. A grand feast over at Bettelina's. We'll poke my hide and call me a porcupine. It'd be my pleasure. Matter of fact, I've been mighty eager to share what I've been brewing up here. After all, tea ain't half as good when you're drinking alone. Count me in. You supply the mugs and I'll bring something good to sip. I'll be looking forward to it, friend. Okay. I found moss! Did that not count? Alright. Okay, I might have to go back for moss. Because it is not greened out on my quest tracker, and it should be. But, yeah. Alright, is there a backpack in here that maybe I might have missed? Take everything. Search for backpacks. Nope. God, it's so dark! Even with my little lantern, it's so dark. I think some of it's just that there's the mist compounding it. Where am I? Yes, downwards. Even so, my god, this game is not shying away from making it impossible to see anything on the screen in certain areas. Okay. Let's have a talk, Buffo. Hey, Pollywog, look who's come to see us. Good to see you, pal. Everything alright? My Aunt Bettelina and I were wondering if you'd like to come for dinner. Oh yeah? Sounds nice, that. I was just saying this morning we don't know our neighbors well enough. What do you think, toddler? You up for it? Definitely, yeah. Might even bring one of me beetle pies. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We'll see you there then, kid. Okay, they're greened. I've got to go back for Moss. Moss, why have you done this to me? Why have you done this to me? Okay. Hey, Bettelina's here now. Good. Good. Anyway. Moss, I swear, I got so distracted, apparently, by the silk hat that perfectly matches the one that I am already wearing. Thank you. That apparently I forgot to extend an invitation for dinner, even though that is why I came here in the first place. Go figure. Alright, Moss. It's time for real. Dreamt I saw a tapestry as big as the sky, deep blue and indigo it was, and on it were all these little silverfish wiggling and squirming like stars. Do you know what it meant? No, was it a bad dream? Nah, probably went to bed thinking about food. Now, what is it you came to tell me? Well, speaking of, would you come to Auntie's for dinner? There we go. Of course I will. Need to give Bettelina her shawl back. After I patch it up. And ought to thank her for shaking loose those memories. Tell her I ain't the same mouse I used to be, but I'll bet she ain't the same mouse. Oh, there's so much to tell her. Let me go see what I've got in the old larder. Perfect. Okay. Excuse me. Felt that building. Alright. It's getting late, but I think that I can get down to Willow and back. Pretty quick. Let me just check. I am going to go ahead and drop things off. And then I'll go do that. If only. Okay. Good enough that I've got kindling if I end up going, I better spend the night out here. So, options are available. Options are available. I've got warm clothing, I've got good little shoes, and I can run fast. Let's go. Not fast enough. Willow, let me use your tunnels for fast transport, please! I have a lantern, the dark is fine! Some mice burrow! Okay. We're just gonna do this. And then we're gonna see if that does it. Alright, Willow! Hello, Mouse Healing. I was just about to come and find you. It's time for me to say goodbye. I long to burrow beyond the gnarled oaks. I'm convinced the moles didn't just disappear. Perhaps I can find them, perhaps not. Your stories have helped me see. Not every great deed is written down in a history book. This forest is full of brave animals whose tales are known only to themselves. I think it's time I include myself in that number. Would you have time to join us for dinner before you leave? Oh ho, of course. I always have time for a feast. I will bring my special worm bolognese with a little shredded berry yeast. Yes. Oh, and just the other night I found a tunnel right under Bettelina's floor. I called out, but she must have been sleeping. Oh no. There's the haunting. There's the haunting. She heard me and thought I was a ghost. Ho ho ho. Not for many years, I hope. Next time I will be sure to knock. I don't think that is going to help. Do you know how many ghost stories there are of just, and then there was a knocking sound? Do you know how many? No! That's how you get stories of things like knockers, literally. Alright. Should put the water on. Alright. And now we head back and we talk to Auntie. Ah. Just create a tunnel entrance outside Betalina's house somewhere and, like, poke your head out and call from that. Seriously. That's all you need to do. It'll be a lot less spooky than, under the floorboards, voices, and knocking. I'm just gonna pick up whatever buried treasure I can. You know, just for the fun of it. I don't know what I'll get, but I'm sure some of it will be useful. I love how in this game you can just dig up perfectly good, like, biscuits and cookies and tea and stuff like that. Full thermos. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's another snow pile. Just do that. Okay. Pick up a few more things. And get a move on. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. Night has fallen. It's getting colder faster. Alright, fair enough. I'll go back. I'll sleep the night, and we'll do the feast in the morning. I was just gonna be like, let's go have a midnight feast. Fine. It's getting cold. Where the hell am I? Where's the house? Guys, my brain has done it again. Where am I? Is it around here? Is it this way? Yes, it is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we were lost again. I'm good at that. You can have a perfectly familiar area that just has one little change and it instantly becomes unfamiliar to me. And that one little change can be frost creeping in at the edges of the screen, to be quite honest. Look, it just cuts off a lot of visual cues and stuff that I could... Let me take... Okay, there we go. There we go. You really have invited everyone, of course. Then they'll be here soon. Have a big dinner at Auntie's. Alright, let's have the cutscene. Oh, look at that! That's adorable. That evening was my first family dinner in a very long time. I had a feeling it wouldn't be the last. End of the main story. Still more content to enjoy if you select continue. Alright. The solstice stuff. That's they had a Christmas update. Parents would be so proud of all you've done. Alright. Open solstice decorations box. Is there something in the house? We're gonna go check. I'm so glad that this at least is a straight shot. You know, relatively. I don't know where a solstice decorations box is. And so... Oh, there we go. That's why that had a little door blocked off. Alright. Improve ground floor lights. So I need 2 rope. Okay. I need a lot of rope. I need quite a bit of rope. Okay. We're just gonna make a good bit of rope real quick. You know, maybe I don't want to craft all because some of that fiber might be used for other things in the future, but I do want to craft quite a bit. How much is quite a bit? I don't know, but I'd rather have extra, quite frankly, because I keep having to go back and make more rope anyway. So, I figured that once we get down to about the 35 mark, yeah, we're good. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and... Heck, we're well beyond Christmas at this point, but why not? Why not? Oh, you can take them down. Cool. So you don't have to have them. Okay, front door decorations. Oh gosh, there's a lot, isn't there? Basement lights. Ha! Look at that. Upper floor lights I can't make because I'm out of silk thread and I need... Okay, chimney lights I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna need more silk thread and I need more wool in that case. Alright, 2, 3 wool and like 3 silk threads. Okay, I just like twinkly lights. I just like wreaths and stuff. I'm good with this. I am definitely good with this. Oh gosh. Alright, hold on. I can craft a whole bunch of these at the very least, because I need them for that one bed that I wanted anyway. Definitely need to get more of that wool, though. Okay, was it? It was pine. Yes. No, I need 10 of those for that pine bed. Okay. What do I need for the moss bed? I can just make the pebble bed. Oh, what do I like better? I think I like the pine bed better. Whoop! Craft. I am out of resources. I might not be able to make the bed because I'm pretty sure I was like 3 or so short. Yeah, I'm 2 more. Okay. I need a ton more wool in order to make my lovely little pine bed. This is so disappointing. Oh well. I like the little stool. That's cute. Anyhow, I like too much stuff. Oh, that takes so much silk. The birch rug. I like the birch rug, but that takes so much silk. I do kind of want to make the bench. Pebble side table. Pebble carpet. I really want to make the little spirit guy. Let's make the little spirit guy. Why not? Let's make a rug. Why not? Bench. Oh, that took some wool. I did a stupid. Oh well. Oak desk. Oak armchair. Cute. Oh man, oh man. So yeah, at this point it's just basically a game of resources, a game of, you're just decorating things, getting the resources you need to do so. And while I don't necessarily want to do, like, endless amounts of that, it's so cute! Oh my god, it's so cute. I want this little buddy, right here. There we go. Well, I don't want to do that basically endlessly in here. It's just good to have that completed. Okay. Let's put away a couple of things. Alright. I might be at the point where I need to actually do some more cooking. However, for now, I am perfectly happy to deck this whole thing out with so many lights at this point. I just need a ton of silk in order to do it. So that means coming down here, and that means probably fighting some things. But yeah, technically the main part of the game is done. It's really just my own goals of getting certain decorations, and yeah, that's just busy stuff. Ooh, I need this. So yeah, I am happy to hang out and just kind of go through some of that. But for next time, yeah, time to kill some spooders. For next time, I might poke at, ooh, I don't know, Core Keeper perhaps? I'll figure that out once I get a little closer, see what I feel like. But that is definitely, like, out and available. It's been a while since I've played it, to be honest, so, I could be a little bit lost on what I'm doing in there. Give me everything. Thank you. There we go. So yeah, I can take out a Spooder. I just might want to take out this thing first, just so I'm not getting ganged up on. Okay, get my energy back, and hey, Spooder, I know you want to come and fight. Come on. It is genuinely easier, I think, to keep track of where this thing is and what it's doing when it's not that big and doesn't have that many bits and pieces jiggling about on the screen. Hey, there's another backpack over here. Hold on. I never went this far in just because there's an awful lot of aggressive bugs. Okay, let's check this out. Take all. Thank you. I would like to have everything that is draped around here. I need so much silk thread. Okay. There we go. Yeah, somehow I don't think there's a separate achievement for slaying spiders, but I feel like almost there should be. Just because they are that extra bit of challenge. They're the toughest things in the game. And fair seems fair. Alright, I know there's another one down here somewhere. I think in the next area. It might be a little foolish for me to go for it, but yeah. I'll just go over to Willow's area and that should be warm enough. There we go. Hi. Get wrecked. Oh, there's another backpack over there I need to get. All in all, the spiders don't actually give that much silk. I think it's more that they gate off areas. Oh, come on! Okay, hold on. eat. And backpack, is there anything that I can finish off in one go? I don't need healing. I can just eat a hazelnut. I do not consider that a loss. I will just eat it. And that should get me everything. I am now definitely full on backpack. It is time to go back. Yeah, I'm not leaving a backpack behind at this point. It is foolish of me to look. It really is, but I want to check. Okay, this was the area where I found the mole artifact. It's fine. It's empty. It's done. It's accounted for. Moving on. Yeah, nothing else down here for me. Let's get back. Let's get back, get back, get back. I doubt I'm going to make it to Willow's area before I start taking dings to my health because of the cold. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'll be close. Oh, never mind. We're fine. Perfect. All right. Let's do a little talk about the dinner, catch up, lively as ever. Perfect. Okay. So I've got the feeling that you're never actually gonna leave in the game itself, just because you're there. Which name sounds cooler, Beetle Slayer or Spider Slayer? Probably Spider Slayer, just because there's the alliteration, and also it just is more impressive. Spiders are more impressive than beetles, even in the game itself, so. You know, by default, almost it wins. That being said, I have slain a lot more beetles than spiders just because of the sheer quantity of them. I definitely would not suggest the ant slayer, though, because that leaves room for some misinterpretation, depending on your spelling of ant. It's all well and good if you see it written, not so much if you hear it spoken. Okay. It is time to craft. It is time to empty my inventory. Okay. Okay. I don't know that I need... Oh, I don't know that I need the yarn for all of it, is the thing. So I don't know that I want to craft all of them. I'm just going to craft a few. Let's go see what can be done about all this. I can repair that one. Yep, that took thread, so it's a good thing I didn't do all of it. Okay. Repair? Repair. Look at them! Look at them, they're so cute! I love that you get 3 varieties of tree! Oh, that's so cute! That's adorable! Craft holiday tree burrower. I'm curious. What category is it in? Definitely not these. Doesn't look like it. Pine? No. Pebble? Ah, here we go. Holiday. Okay. Burrower, city, and nature. Gotcha. To be honest, I kind of like the nature one best, but it's telling me to craft the burrower one, so I'll craft it. Visit Moss. Oh, okay. Okay. Visit Bufo. I've got to do the rounds again. I've got to do the rounds. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I just kind of like the decorations in here regardless of the season. Because, for one thing, I am biased towards twinkly lights in all circumstances and seasons. I just really like them. And number two, it's just pine cones and like greenery and stuff. And berries. That's all fine. Okay, so I need to do some visiting rounds again. Oh, hold on. I think that I've got to do a little inventory management first. Real quick. Put that away. I'm just gonna put it away. And I'm going to, I think there was one more mushroom thing that I can take with me. There we go. Roasted garlic mushrooms. Sounds good. Seems like I should probably do a little bit of cooking. Or I could just keep going and see how far I get and what I've managed to find and scavenge. I'll be fine. Alright. So, I need to visit various characters. Moss was mentioned first that I saw, so let's start here. Mouse, how good to see you. You're looking well, rosy cheeks and all. What brings you this way? I came to see if you're preparing for the winter solstice. Solstice? Oh yeah, I love it. When I was just a little hoglet, my Grammy used to knit me a fresh hat and sweater every year. Good thick yarn, too. Not to keep me warm till next solstice. Of course, I learned how to make them myself eventually, to carry on Grammy's tradition. What's the time I'd knit a brand new hat and sweater for pine sap. Tell you the truth, I've been feeling pretty nervous about solstice this year. It's quieter, but busier too, somehow. Not that I was expecting visitors, oh no, but still. It's strange, having nobody to care for. Makes me think of my Grammy once I learned to knit for myself. Did she feel this way too? Like you just ain't needed anymore. Auntie says being useful isn't the same as being loved. Does she now? Heh, but Elena's a smart old mouse. Maybe I'm the elder now too, passing on my traditions. Here, my solstice gift to you. Ah, there we go. My Grammy's old knitting patterns. I know them by heart now, anyway. Try them out. You can make your first solstice sweater. Now get, before you make an old hog weepy. Okay, so I can make holiday sweater and hat. I wonder if it's exactly the same, like, mechanically as the silk, or if it's any better. I don't see it being worse. It would be silly if it was worse, right? I would think it would just be an aesthetic change rather than a mechanical one, right? That's what I would assume. Okay, I don't know which way I need to go. I'm following the leaves, but I feel like they've led me wrong before, especially in this area. Hold on a second. Is this an area that I haven't unlocked yet because of the flint stones? I'm just gonna do a little run and check. Aha, it is! And I get another backpack stuff. And nothing else. Okay. I keep hoping to find more scrolls, because I feel like surely there's 2 more inventory slots I could unlock with those. It is very much something that I am assuming, possibly incorrectly, but, you know, I found one once, and now I am like the dog or cat that found, like a dropped bit of food on a single kitchen tile or in the bush outside one time, and I have to keep checking, because it's gotta happen again, right? Okay, I'm gonna pick up some of these real quick, because I think that's and I'm gonna fight an ant, because you attacked me, and I want jerky. There we go. Real quick. Okay. Not much there. Where is Nautusk? Where is Nautusk? I'm in the wrong spot! I'm in the wrong... Ever since I unlocked this shortcut, it has been a bane unto me. Alright. Let's get up this way. Oh, go away. That's right, it's the really dark passage. It's the one where you can't see 2 inches in front of you. Oh, right, I don't have a lantern on. Anyway, still. Still. Alright, okay. Hello. Hey there, bud. You're lucky you caught me. I was about to head on over to Betalina's. I've been spending a lot of time there lately, actually. Your auntie's a true friend. Matter of fact, she's even had me over for the Solstice Feast. Haven't had a Solstice Feast since I don't know when. Still, I've always loved this time of year. Gifting season. In fact, I've been preparing a Solstice gift just for Aunt Betalina. Ever since she made it back to her own burrow, she's made it as safe a place for me as it is for her. I wanted to make something that shows just how special it is to me. So I've been working on some fine carved furniture for my fine new friend. I even wrote down how I did it so I don't go forgetting. Here, why don't you take a couple of copies? Call it my solstice gift to you. Oh, that looks so cozy. I like quilts. I like thick, puffy blankets and quilts. Huh, I was sure I had more instructions than just this. I'm sure I'll find them. Or hey, maybe you can keep an eye out for them, friend. Any bitty scraps of paper you find out here, consider them yours. Either way, here's hoping the fall solstice is kind to us this year. Alright, so it wants me to craft the bed and the couch. Alright. Okay. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Let's head down this way. I think we've got to talk to Buffo and all of that anyway. There we go. There we go. Should not be set up by a fire somewhere. It's nearly solstice, you know. I know. Are you nearly ready? Not much to get ready, really. I'm not one for fuss. Not keen on guests. Best thing about a solstice? The rub. Pollywog lays on all my favorites. Saves them all year round just to keep them special. Good aunt roast, spice cake, and the cookies. Never had anything in my life as splendid as them cookies. Really? Splendid? Wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it, would I? And I do mean it. You've not known the true meaning of a full belly till you had some of our Pollywog solstice food. I'd love to try some. Oh, well, if you really mean it, I could give you the recipes? That's if you'd want them, like. Of course they do. Hand them over, Tadler. Won't be as good as the real thing, but we don't do solstice guests. And we definitely don't do no leftovers neither. Enjoy, kid. Alright, more crafting. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Make the best of the longest night, yeah? Get some kipping. Alright, so it wants me to craft a holiday spice cake. Just real quick. My quests are only those 3. I don't have to go talk to Willow. Okay. I don't know, maybe that's the game kind of acknowledging in a way that Willow is ostensibly supposed to be taking off for parts unknown. That the post-game is not saying, hey, go talk to Willow now. Okay. So, I've got a whole bunch of crafting to do, and I've got very little idea, I'm gonna come back and talk to you as soon as it tells me to. I've got very little idea what materials I'm gonna need, or if I have all of them. Okay. So, it wants me to craft a holiday spice cake. That is definitely cooking. I would guess it'd be in here, right? Spice cake. I need 2 of the little cookie things, so ooh, luckily I have just enough to craft them. I need more of those little pine cone nuts. Alright. Okay, got that. It wanted me to craft the bed and the couch, I think. Yeah, fine bed and fine couch. I need oak planks, a total of 8 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Honestly, the couch is cozy looking, so I'm fine with that. And I'm out of wool yarn. Okay, I need like 2 more of those. I can only make 1. Come on. And I'm probably not going to be able to knit the sweater because I'm betting that takes the stuff. Cold resistance 15%. It's exactly the same. Yep. I need more wool yarn. In order to get that, I need more of the fur bits that just kind of drop at random out there. Various places. You can only find by running around like mad. Oh no. Alright, okay. I see how it goes. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. Now, I don't know if it's gonna want me to do something with this, so I'm gonna just save it for now. That being said, where do I want to place the couch? This is too much in the way. It only flips in these 2 directions, so I can't have it, like, facing this way and, you know, facing inwards, but here. I think that I don't want it here. I can't cancel out of it, unfortunately. So I can only place it and grab it again. Well, heck. Alright. Maybe it'll go up here. Ooh, actually, it can go here. Because that's a good spot for a little couch, but, but I like the design of this one better. There we go. At some point, I'll get another bed. For right now, yeah. You know, so many problems would be lesser if I could just take apart old attire and furniture that I don't want or made by accident or something. It really would. It'd really be very handy. Well. Okay. So really, I just need wool. So much wool. So very much. And that's just scattered everywhere. Okay. Well, you know, I need to go up in the pines anyway and just make sure I haven't missed stuff. So I've got the feeling there's plenty more up there. A little bit of warmth, just enough, and then carry on. Okay, what areas have I gone to least? Probably up past Nautusk. Because I tend to loop around and then go back down. Oh, go away. Get. I have no patience for you. I am on a quest for fluff. Fluff and stuff. And I need so much of it. Okay. Nothing really here. Except problems. Which just figures. Okay, let's see. I do kind of want to break some of these pine cones and just grab the pine nuts because I have not been gathering those. They're not used in a lot of stuff, but it's just enough that I'm just like, it's inconvenient not having them sometimes. Okay. This isn't the area that I want. I want to go upwards. Yep, this is the spot. Okay. Perfect. Get a little warmth in. Get a little food in. Heck it, I'll dig up a spot. Okay. Okay. So what have we passed? Oh, ants. Ants everywhere. Right. But also fur. And there might even be... There's a note. Okay. Oh, it comes in 2 variations. That's cute. I like the little painted details. Alright. And then, of course, we've got to carry on. See if I can draw them off one at a time. What is this? Oh, cool. I like the variation on the shelving unit, too. That might have been one of the solstice sort of ones. Backpack, take all. Perfect. Yeah, I've never really explored this area just because there were way too many enemies. Way too many very aggressive buggies. Okay. I might not have a lot of inventory space left. It is entirely possible that digging up things is a mistake. However, I do want to have a good look around. Alright. Odds of another buggy in here, I don't know. No, this is I think the lower area. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do another sweep up here just in case. I think I found everything. But I want to be sure before I move on. Or as sure as I can be, at least. Yep. Okay. I got from in there. So, yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Oh, the bits and pieces of things I had to leave behind again. Okay. Another bit of wool. Another crafting to learn. Okay, cool. I think these are definitely the solstice goodies that got added, because... yeah. It's a different box entirely. It's not the scroll. So that does mean that there's stuff out here in areas that I have gone before that is new to me. Please let me have enough space. Yeah, I did. Alright, now my inventory's full. I can't take any more of the, wood because the space for it is all filled up. Right, this is where I put down a cairn earlier in the game. Okay. 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 I just need to know if I've found everything or not. And I need to get that wool. I desperately need to get that wool. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where I am. Oh, not too far from, Gnawtusks, actually. I can pop in here, get warm, and then keep going. Yes! Get that frost off my screen, there's far too much of it. Okay. Oh. Eat a little of that. A small part of me wishes there was some kind of counter or something in the game to basically tell you, you know, you found this many secrets, or you've this many backpack, lost knapsacks, you have this many scrolls left to find, something like that. However, that is the cutest nightstand, with the stuff on it. However, I know that that would just drive me up a hecking wall, because I would be going, I'd be down to one left, and I'd be going, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Whereas right now, I am in, like, in perfect ignorance. I have no idea what I have and have not found, as far as all that goes. And I am just having to kind of hope that maybe I found it. No clue. Alright. So I made the thing. So, just asking how we're doing. Was it any good? Is water wet? Do fish like swimming? Of course, if you're really wondering about the recipe, you could always test it yourself. More than willing to help with clean up. Yeah, I hear you. One keg coming up. Happy solstice, pal. Yeah, happy solstice. Okay. Okay, so it's, you get a little dialogue for going back after you've completed that quest, but not much more than that. Okay. So, what are the odds of there being anything down here that I haven't found? I feel like there's potential, but I also feel kind of like that I've explored it pretty thoroughly. Because mostly I'm just after... Oh, good. I've got a spot in my inventory for oak. I'm just going to take it while I get it, then. I think I've pretty much got... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get those. I've got this area covered, I want to say. Oh, another bit of... Excuse me, blackberry bush, but I need this more than anything. Inventory's full. Doesn't seem likely that I'm getting through anywhere very important. Get knocked back. Oh, okay. Inventory is too full even for those now. Alrighty. Oh, knapsack, knapsack. Oh, this has just gotten tricky. I'm running out of warmth and food, and these are difficult to break through, and my inventory's full, so why am I even doing this? Actually. I'm only going to be able to take anything if I already have it. Okay. Dang it. Alright. Well, knapsack in this lower area. Okay. I can... Did that make room? It did not. I am still too full on kindling. I'm still too full on everything, rather. Alright. Just go ahead and sleep until morning so we're not contending with dark and cold. So, knapsack is in this general area here. Kind of a bit downwards. As there's a whole bunch of stuff I had to leave behind because I don't have the space for carrying it home. Yeah, it's in that little corner, tucked out of the way. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna really hope that I have enough woolen stuff. I don't think that leads anywhere. I'm just gonna hope I have enough woolen stuff because I've got a quest I'd like to complete. You know, I wish I could harness this desire to complete quest in real life. It definitely helps that the quest is step by step, like very obvious what to do and what you need and how to achieve it, which real life does not always have. So like maybe that's a futile wish. Anyhow. All right. So I know for a fact I need quite a lot of these for all the things that I want to make. That being said, the fine bed is not bad as far as it goes. So, you know, it's not the pine bed, but I'll accept a fine bed instead. Okay. Hold to pick up. Place. Is it a different dimension? I think it's a different dimension. Oh no. It is. It is. And it's the rug that's throwing me off. Okay, okay, okay. I need to hold to pick up the rug. Hold to pick up the bed. I need to arrange things differently. The rug does clash a little bit with the colors, but I don't mind it too much. Besides, it's just there until I can put together the whole pine bed for it. Oh no. Deposit. Deposit. Okay. What was the last one? Knit, holiday, sweater, and hat. I don't think I have enough wool yarn for those, honestly. Yeah, I can do the sweater, I cannot do the hat. Well, I've knitted it. I could wear it. I don't mind the look, honestly, I think. Hold on. Equip? Yeah, it's pretty cute. And yet again, I am wishing greatly that there was a separate wardrobe storage solely for attire, and maybe also if you want to throw backpacks in there, then by all means. But just for wearables. Just to keep them separated from all of the crafting materials. And the food materials and stuff. Okay, so all I have to do is knit the hat, and for that I need a ton more wool. Well, maybe not necessarily a ton, but I think I need one of these, so I need 2 tufts of fur, which is doable. Oh, I also need to make 2 of these, but I've got the materials for those at least. Let's see now. Yeah, I just need 2 more tufts of fur. Who even knows where those would be? Let's heck and go for an explore. Because frankly, the fur tufts can be found anywhere. I'm not necessarily beholden to going upwards. I can go down to that, here we go. I can also go down to that, that one area where I had to leave the backpack behind, and I'm likely to find one along the way. So you know what? I think that's what we shall do. Did a little detour up there, so I've got 1 fur tuft. Basically, I'm halfway there already. Ooh, I am getting close to my kind of self-imposed deadline, though, so this might be it. I want to try and achieve it. Just get the solstice outfit done. But then once that is done, I think that is gonna have to be it. Because I'm gonna need to be moving pretty soon afterwards. Okay. Here we go. Give me all my stuff, please. 1 backpack. Take all. A shovel, just in case. Nope, got wood. Okay. No luck with the wool. That's alright. Okay. Oh wait, there is 1 tuft right there. I just didn't even see it, because it looked like part of the thorn vine, the blackberry vine. Alright. Okay, I officially have all the wool that I need. Just barely, but yeah. Absolutely none left over for my pine bed. It's okay, I've got this nice, thick, quilted, like, fine bed instead. It's fine, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine. It's alright. Oh, but my gosh, this game, It has plenty of opportunities for all of the gathering, and stuff respawns real quick, but wow, you need a lot of stuff if you have ambitions. Or particular desires upon certain furnishing pieces. Frankly, I probably would have had it if not for this whole quest line of, hey, do the solstice stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do the solstice stuff. I like twinkly lights and like greenery everywhere. I love all that. So, honestly, it's my own fault in some ways. I can't say no to this. Boop. My inventory is full. Alright then. Let's unfill the inventory. Now let's do it. Alright, just one wool yarn. Thank goodness I did not have enough resources because I would have cried. Okay. Adorable. I have finished all the quests. For the heck of it, let's just pop over and see if Bettelina has anything. Wrong button. I want to run, not look at my quests. Let's go see if Aunt Bettelina has anything to give us, because quite frankly, we talked to the characters that I was told to talk to when it popped up, but not her. Happy solstice, Mouseling. You should look forward to the rest. After all our dashing about lately, I have been doing so much dashing about afterwards. I can hardly wait. Ah, okay. That is all. I'm just gonna see. Doesn't have anything else to say. Okay. Well, interestingly enough, that seems to be about it, unless something more happens if I, like, put up the tree or something. I will go give that a try. I know that I have finished and unlocked all of the decorations. So the only thing that I really have left that might potentially change anything is just the tree. Ooh, it's big. Alright. Well, I don't see any obvious changes. I can get around it, it's fine. Yeah. I don't want to knit, I want to cook. Thank you. Huh. I can just craft all of the ant into roast strips. I've got 30... I've got more than 30 snackies, I think. 30 might just be my limit. Yep, 30's my limit. So, yeah, I think that I'm probably gonna be good on foods for a while. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's anything left in the solstice update, but it does seem like we're pretty much done. All I could possibly do at this point is grind for resources to decorate a bit more, and quite frankly, I think I'm good here. I think I'm good right here. So, just gonna go ahead and have a little sit down. I wish it didn't have the knitting thing, but it looks very comfy. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it. I will see you next time with a different game entirely. Thanks for coming along on the freezy adventure that has been Winter Burrow. It's very cute, but yeah. Later. Bye.